So here we have a parcel from Row.in. This is my new multimeter. It is UNI-T UT210E. So let's unbox the multimeter and check its all features in details. As always, pretty good packaging from Row.in. And here is our main unit, the multimeter UNI-T UT210E. This model is ours. With all discount, it cost us around 3,850 rupees. So let's check the multimeter. As you can see, inside the packet, we get a pretty good quality carrying case for this multimeter. The quality of the carrying case is very good. And here is our main unit. These are test leads for this multimeter. This is our user manual and this is our main multimeter. As you can see, it is a AC/DC clamp meter. Quality of these test leads are very good. These test leads have this kind of caps also. This is pretty helpful for small PCBs and other measurements. And these are standard banana connectors. Here you can also get some caps. Length of these test leads are also quite good. This is our main multimeter unit. This is the AC/DC current measuring clamp. This is our mode switch. There is no battery, that's why you can't see this to turn on. This is the battery compartment. One pro tip: don't throw this user manual. Believe me, this is very useful because in user manual we can get pretty small but important information which we can't get from any other. So let's check the multimeter. I just noticed the bag. Here in the top side, here is a pouch for these test leads, and in the bottom side there is also a rubber strap to strap other components. This is the buttons layout of the multimeter. There are 3 buttons. The sky color one is select. You can select between AC or DC using the button, or in this second board you can choose between resistance measurement, capacitance, diode or continuity using this button. The second one is 0. You can change the value 0 using this button. As you can see, if we press this, it changes the value 0. And the third one is hold and light both. If you press it once, it will make it hold, and if you press and hold it, it will turn the light on. This is the dial for mode selection. Here are all modes. This is no contact voltage. If I keep it near to my laptop's charger, it detects some voltage here. And this is the current clamp, maximum 1.7 centimeter, I think, the opening here. So this is the total layout. Before start testing this multimeter, at first we should talk about its dimension. In length, this meter is around 17.5 centimeter and width is around 4.5 centimeter. It's pretty small size, as you can see in my hand. Let's compare its size with some other things. This is our YOLO multimeter. This is a Mustang MS830L. This is a Bafeng UV5R. This is a Arduino Uno. This is a 9-volt battery. This is 2 Duracell AA batteries. This is standard 15 centimeter scale. This is a 8-inch drone propeller, and this is a medium size onion. I think it's more than enough. This multimeter use 2 standard AA size batteries. So here I have 2 Duracell batteries for it. Quality of this screw is also pretty good. As you can see, this screw is not falling out of this case, so there is no chance to lose this screw. Sorry, I had not noticed before. Actually, this multimeter use AAA batteries, not AA. AAA batteries are a bit smaller than AA batteries. Okay, let's power it up. and here it is. This is the screen backlight, and here are all other modes. Now one by one let's talk about its all features. So as you can see in this dial, the first is off, the second one is for voltage measurement, third one is for resistance, diode, continuity and capacitance, and these three are for three levels of AC or DC current which we can measure using this current measuring clamp, and this one is non-contact voltage. You can sense any kind of AC pulse using this without any contact. As you can see, here is no any contact, but still we can sense the AC voltage here. At first, let's check the voltage measurement. For that, it is the voltage, and by default it is on AC. We have to press this button to change it into DC. Now it is on DC. For better view, I am turning the backlight on. Now we have to take our testing probes. Here is the red one and here is the black one. Now it's ready for measurement. There is some voltage. You can cut this out using this second zero button. So at first, here is a nickel metal hydride single cell battery. Let's check its voltage. This is 1.364 volt. Now take our another multimeter. This is a manual ranging one. We have to set its range manually. I had set its range in 2 volt. Now let's check the voltage. 1.367, 1.364. As you can see, this Mustang multimeter is also very close to this UNI-T multimeter. This one is a DIY 3-cell lithium ion battery. Let's check its voltage. For that, we have to remove these caps from here. This one is a XT60 connector, generally used for drones or RC hobby purposes, and let's connect it, and it's 11.33 volt. This is a LiPo battery voltage checker. I had also a balance port in my battery, so it's showing 11.3. It's showing us measurement 11.3. It's similar with that. If you press hold, it will hold the value here. Again press hold, the value will disappear. Let's check some AC voltages. For AC voltage, we have to again press this and it will automatically go to AC. Here is AC, as you can see. Now insert the probe into direct supply, and it is 236 volt. So in this type of multimeter, in manual ranging, we have to manually set the voltage range, but this type of auto ranging multimeter, we don't have to set the range each and every time. This is a 9 volt battery. To measure it, again press the AC/DC, it will go to DC. Now let's check the voltage. It is 9.90. If I reverse the polarity, it will show us negative voltage, minus 9.90. Now let's check continuity, resistance, diode and capacitor using this multimeter. For this, we have to set it in this range. Here is a symbol of ohm. It means now it is in resistance measuring mode. Now let's measure some resistance. There is a resistance and let's measure it. As you can see, it is 9.91. It means it's a 10 kilo ohm resistance, and here is also marked 10k. It means a 10 kilo ohm. I am measuring only one resistance here. It is 0.326 kilo ohm. It means it's a 330 ohm approximately. It's not labeled. This is a potentiometer. 10.47, it means it's a 10 kilo ohm resistance. And if we measure the middle pin and rotate it, you can see the changes in the resistance value. This is also a variable resistance, 103.9 kilo ohm. It means it's a 100 kilo ohm potentiometer. Now let's check another thing. Again, press the select button, and now it's showing the symbol of continuity. When these two leads will touch with each other, we can hear a beep. It's very sensitive. Just touch a bit and it will give you the response. This is our Arduino Uno, and this is a ground pin. These capacitors also have ground. So as you can see, the ground of the capacitor and the B type ports outer shell are shorted because they are ground. So we have successfully tested the continuity. Let's check diode. Here are some 1N5819. These are Schottky diodes. They are better for reverse polarity protection due to their low voltage loss. So if I try to measure them from this side, no sound, no beep. But let's change the polarity and you can see the reading. It means it's a good diode. We can measure other diodes also. So this was the diode measurement. Again press it, and this is one of the best part, the capacitor measurement. In my previous multimeter there was no any capacitor measurement. This kind of large capacitors are marked how much capacity they have, but SMD capacitors don't have any marking. That's why I bought this multimeter. Let's check this capacitor. This is a 50 volt 10 microfarad capacitor. Okay, let's check it. Black lead in the black. As you can see, 10.95 microfarad, 11.03 microfarad. It's pretty close to 10 microfarad. This means this capacitor is good. This is a huge capacitor. It's 25 volt. Let's check its capacitance. This is 4.64 millifarad. It means it's a 4700 microfarad capacitor. Now let's check current using the current clamp. Check how it performs actually. To measure current, we don't need these leads because in this multimeter we have this claw for measuring currents. Let's grab some small 5mm LEDs, because at first we have to check the minimum current measuring possible using the clamp meter. Our power supply is set to 3.3 volt. That's why I'm not using any kind of resistance. Here I am going to use my second multimeter also with it, so that we can compare the performance of the current clamp with a normal multimeter. We had set it into 200 milliampere because this LEDs only consume 20 milliampere. As you can see, the LED is glowing and it's consuming around 39.8 milliampere current. Now let's check this multimeter performance. It's again in the AC current measuring. We have to press it to convert it to DC. Before measuring the current, we have to press the 0 here to make it 0. Now open the current clamp. As you can see, here it's showing around 38 milliampere, but here it's showing 44. Now it's 42. Actually, current clamps are not pretty good for lower current consumption devices, but still it's pretty accurate for this. So as you can see, here 8 LEDs are in parallel and total current consumption is 124.3 milliampere. And let's set our clamp meter into DC mode, DC current clamping, and it's in 2 ampere range. Make it 0 for ones, and it's showing 11.11 and it's showing 11.24. So it's pretty close to the original current. Here I have some halogen bulbs from car's headlight. These are 12 volt 35 watt bulbs. So their current consumption is a bit high. Let's check its current consumption using these 2 meters. So as you can see, our this meter is showing 2.10 ampere. Now let's check the ampere using this multimeter. Again, at first make it 0, check if it is in DC, it's in DC. The polarity of the wire is wrong, that's why here it's showing negative current. So just change it, and you can see 2.06468, and here also showing 2.08. So it's too accurate in higher current ratings. Now let's increase the current consumption a bit higher. I'm just sorting the two filaments of the bulb using a normal screwdriver. Now the two filaments are glowing and the current consumption is 3.76, as you can see. So we have to increase the range. Now it is in 20 ampere mode, and make it 0, make it DC, and you can see 3.73, and here is 3.79, 3.73, 3.79. It's too accurate. So as you can see, clamp meters are pretty good for higher power consumption. It is also very accurate in lower current consumption, but it is better in higher current consumption, as you can see. At first, please ignore the background. So this was the unboxing, full review and testing video of this multimeter UNI-T UT210E. To me, in this price range, this is the best multimeter because it comes with auto ranging facility. You can accurately measure milliampere level of current using the current clamp, and you can also measure capacitance using this multimeter I had shown in the video. So I am going to use this multimeter in my future videos. Hi, I am Akash, call sign Victory Uniform number 3 Hotel Alpha X-ray. I am an electronics and communication engineering student. I made videos on RC hobby, electronics, ham radio, satellite communication, and 3D printing kind of. So if you like my content, please like this video. Do subscribe my channel for future videos. I will put this products link of Amazon and Robo.in the description box. If you have any query, suggestion or anything regarding this video, please do comment, or you can directly message me on Instagram. My Instagram ID link is in the description also. And as you can see, my English is not that much good. Please consider it, but I think you can understand what I am trying to say in this video. So that is for today. Bye.